Hello, it's the update. I didn't do a January update because there's no February. Welcome back to Harold Road, welcome back to the loft. Got lots and lots and lots of things to show you for this month. I'm going to call it a February update because I didn't do a January update. Just been so busy. Well, hope you're all well out there in railway modelling land. I'm doing alright. Busy with work, so I haven't had a great deal of time to get as much as I wanted to get done in January. But I've got lots to show you. We've got to do a review today as well as doing a layout update. New stock's arrived, so let's start with new stock. So first of all, not too exciting, but I've got these. These are the new Loram coaches from Hornby. I'm going to be doing some kind of test train with this. Get these slightly weathered up. I think they look quite smart myself. I'm really quite impressed with them. Although 47418 has now been repainted in the same colour, and lots of people are going, I don't like it. Well, I think that's a stunning kind of livery. So we're going to be doing those in February, getting these weathered up with a couple of 37 6s from DRS. Put them down there like that. But the biggest news, the biggest news is my friends at Rails of Sheffield. Ooh, yeah, it's been all over Facebook. Everyone's got one. The new Cavalex 56 in 00. Well, I've not just got one, right? I've got two. Now, although, hang on, let's get this right. Now, although this one has literally just been unwrapped, this one is still sealed, and I haven't actually taken them out the boxes yet. Live unboxing and a live running session coming up. Ooh. Yeah, so let's get on with things. I have got new stock and everything to show you, but what we're going to do firstly is we're going to get one of these, well, both of them, shall we? Do them both. Let's get them out of the boxes, these Cavalex 56s, and have a good look at them. Right, let's do that. Right, so on the workbench we've got the first one. This is going to be the Cavalex Railfreight variant. So I'm just going to sit down in my chair, and I think this is probably going to be vacuum sealed as they normally are. So let's have a quick look. We'll just take the box off. There we go. So we originally we've got all the gumph. We've got a manual, and we've got what I'm going to describe as some kind of stencil for the nameplates. I should imagine it's got nameplates with it. We have all the gumph inside there, if you're a DC or DCC modeler, but you don't want to see that, do you? No, John, I want to see the model. Right, so let's have a look. I'm going to have to put some glasses on because I can't see much. So we're going to remove the outer foam inlay. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, so what we've got, this is different, isn't it? So we don't actually have the ubiquitous massive bubble wrap of plastic. It's actually sitting in what looks like a cradle. I can only assume it's actually bolted through. We'll get to that in a moment. We've got nameplates and what, as I said, looks like a stencil, and we've also got some mounting card for your nameplates. We've got the bag of bits, which is obviously your main res, your brake pipes and engine working pipes, and what looks like couplings and okay, I'll get to that in a moment. I'm already worrying about something there, but I'll get back to that in a moment. I used to work with these on the big railway, so I've just seen something in that bag that doesn't correspond with where it should be. Now, that's not a detraction from the model. Looking at this model right now, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, comparing this to the Hornby model, the bogie detail is exemplary. We've got the fuel tanks, battery boxes, the compressor looks absolutely stunning. I remember us fitting a compressor to 56040 using a forklift many years ago. So compressors on a 56 are a fond memory for me. That looks awesome. As I say, the bogie detail is great. We've got sanding pipes all round. So on first glance, even in its cradle, it's looking good. apart from something in that bag, but I'll come back to that. So I should imagine we literally lift this out. It's very tight in there. Very, very tight. There we go. Oh yeah. So we've got two bolts there. I'm gonna have to undo those. So there you have it. So I'm gonna pause it just for a second. Well, no, actually, I don't need to pause it, do I? We can do this. We can do this live. Why not? You know, if it falls over and breaks. I'm undoing there's two screws in there. I'm undoing them now. I am actually going to hold on to the model. I don't want that dropping onto my workbench there. So I'm going to remove those and put them in the bottom of the... And then what I'm going to do is I'll pause it. And then what we'll do, we'll have a look at it on the weathering table. So I can get a good look at it and spin it round. There we go, that's dropped. So, alright, there we go. I'm just going to put that there just for a second. Put that back on this mounting case. And then the next shot you'll see, it will be on the weathering turntable. Okay, so here she is, 56049. This is the new Cavalex model. I'll just put it on the weathering turntable so we can have a really good look at it. Now this is correct in every single detail because 56049 had a replacement cab fitted. So you've got one end, you've got the smaller horn grille and the buffer beam cowling. But at the other end, because it had a replacement cab, you've got the bigger horn grille and a different cab. So let's have a look. Let's have a good close look at this model. So as you can see, the detail is exemplary. I would have liked to have seen opening doors. I don't know why, but the seams there, when I come to weather this, I think this is going to be... I'd like to have seen a deeper recess line there, but that's just me. We've got a load haul mod on the top there. Nice grills. Actually, you can't really see this, but you can actually see right through there. If I catch that right, look at that. That's finesse. I like that. There you go. Well, let's go back to this again. Looking at the bogies. I do know about bogies. I did a lot of work on the real Class 56 bogies. I used to degrease them and... Oh, filthy old job. Compressor, battery box, and then there's the other bogie there. Oh, we're out of focus. The paintwork is very crisp. We're a little... I don't know why we're just gone slightly blurry there. Don't know why that happened there, but it just did. It's got the oh, it doesn't like going up there, does it? The Cavalex diamonds. They're fairly good, aren't they? I like those. We've got, as I say, cab detailing is awesome. Everything is correct. So if you can, I mean, to be fair, I mean the Hornby model does stand out, but this new Cavalex model is, from what I can see here, is absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at that. Does look cool, doesn't it? They're currently, I mean, you can get them from most retailers, but as you know, I'm in league with Rails of Sheffield. These are retailing around about £189 for DC. Everyone's going, oh no. I can imagine everyone's going, he's spending all his money again, he's a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I have to say this every time, because everyone thinks, oh, he's buying all these trains, he's got loads of money. I haven't. I tell you what I did, I sold lots of old stock. And that's paid for a lot of my new models, plus the fact people do send me stuff. So yeah, I mean, from what I can see here, it's a stunning model. But the real thing we need to do now is get it on the layout and see how it runs straight from the box. We can spin this around all day going, yeah, it looked nice, didn't it? But let's get it on the older layout and let's see how it performs straight out the box. Okay, so we've got it on the layout, we've got it on track 1. So we'll see how this runs straight from the box. It's not been run before, as you can tell, just on the box review for it. So let's see how it runs. I'm going to give it a little bit of power, see if it can crawl first. Slowly turning the... Oh my word, look at that. I've hardly turned the dial. Bearing in mind this is not run in. I've hardly turned the dial and it's look at the crawl. Oh my god, that's got to be the best crawler ever. I literally am just turning the dial very slowly, and look, it crawls. Here we go. Look at that. And my track isn't exactly the best cleanliness right at this moment. That's incredible. That must be like 2 miles an hour. Oh my god, look at that. That's stunning. I'm going to increase it slightly. It's no noise at all. That's incredible. I'm going to flip it the other way. Do it again slowly. Look at the crawl. I mean, we all like a loco that crawls, especially when you got like a junction road stabling point here where I need locos to crawl. But that's crawling. That's what I call a crawler. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Well done, Cavalex. Wow. Superb. So that just proves that this locomotive is awesome in every sense. Fantastic. So we've just gone back to what I was... I had a bit of a concern because I saw the shackle guard here had a clip on the back to go into the NEM socket. And I thought, oh, I thought that was going to swing with the bogie. That was my concern, but obviously it's not. It's not actually a problem. Because what I've done, I've actually fitted, just to show you. Let me just get the loco for you. And if I can see that, you can see I've actually fitted it. And it doesn't actually swing, it's absolutely fine. So I was a little bit worried when I first saw that. But, because I saw the 2 prongs on the back, I thought that the NEM pocket was going to be a bit of a problem, but no, that's absolutely fine. So my reservations are unjustified. So that is actually superb. So you get all the bits and pieces. You get your couplings. For some reason, we've got 4 shackle grids. We've got 2 3-link couplings. We've got your air pipes, your brake pipes, and your line pipes. These are used for multi-working purposes on the real thing. So nicely detailed as well. I quite like these pipes from Cavalex. They're quite nice. Literally look like they're gonna slot in quite easily. And also we've got, as I said, we've got the bag with the nameplates. You've also got the that's kind of to help you line it all up. I should imagine we'll have a look at that later on. But I mean, that's when I start doing the model itself. I've got to sort that all out. But no, very impressed with the accessory pack. Nice 3-link shackles. Pipes look good. Yeah, very nice indeed. So let's have a look at the second Cavalex model. Again, haven't taken it out of the box yet. There we go. Now going to take it out and have a look. This is the DC model. I'm going to rip off the old packaging. What a great view you've got of my desk. So, just screwdriver. This is probably going to be exactly the same. We'll just let that drop. Such a snug fit. Okay, right. Take the box cover off. Put that on the floor. Again, exactly the same as the Cavalex variant. We've got the stencils for the. That's the word I was looking for. Stencil for the nameplates. Cavalex model booklet. I imagine exactly the same. Oh yes. So we've got the nameplates. We've got the bag of bits. This is a bit of a beauty. So they are very tight, these cradles inside the box. I mean, obviously that's done to stop any damage being done to the model. So there you have it. That's the second one. And this one is 56091. So we'll get this off the cradle and then we'll quickly stick that on the weathering turntable as well. So I've removed it from the cradle via the 2 bolts, and there it is. This is the DC Railfreight variant. Very nice. Exactly the same crisp, lovely detail as in the same as the Cavalex variant, which is sitting there. We've just seen that one run up and down on the track. Exactly the same superb detailing. Lovely crisp finish. Load haul mods, yeah. Lovely cantrail grids. Lots of detail on the roof there with all handles, etc. That looks really nice. As I said, I just wish these doors had a little bit more recess in them. But I mean, it's not detracting from the model. The model itself is lovely. Look at the roller bearing covers. Wow, look at that. That's stunning. I do like that. That's a lovely livery as well. Really suits the Class 56. Yeah, that is lovely. Again, this is from Rails of Sheffield. And again, £189 for this one. So we'll just get this one onto the track and test this one as well. Right, so here we go. See if it runs exactly the same as its sister does. So again, applying the power very gently, and again, it's crawling. I mean, Cavalex, well done. I mean, there's no noise coming from it whatsoever. It's absolutely faultless. Superb. I mean, I'm going to give these models a 10 out of 10. As I said, for someone who worked with these, to see a model so superb, the finesse, the workmanship, the detailing, it's a beautiful model. So, Cavalex, well done. I've never used you before, and I will be looking forward to whatever other products you bring out modern image wise, because this is taking it to the next level for Bachmann and Hornby. I mean, if these people can make these models so good, like Acura scale, it's taken it to the next level. Honestly, fantastic model. Wow, brilliant. I'd love to know what this is like when it's all running perfectly. It's going to be crawling even more, I reckon. Fantastic. So before we leave the Cavalex models, let's just look at the booklet that comes with it. So this is basically introductions, it's the history of the locomotive, the model features, the box contents, detailing parts, removing the body, running it in, fitting DCC, lighting, dip switches, etc. So yeah, you get the stencil there to show you how to fit the nameplates. Just move that to one side. You got your general information, more general information about the real thing. Introduction from the Cavalex models, there you go. There's the range that you can get from Cavalex. So you know you're spoiled for choice from BR Blue right up to date. And obviously the two that I've got, which is DC Freight and the Colas variant, which isn't shown here, are the two that I really want because they're modern image. So there's all your information of the model. That's what's in the box. How to fit your pipes, how to remove your body. There you go. Running in your model, you know how to run a model in 30 minutes each way on half speed. Obviously if you want to fit a DCC decoder, there's a removable roof hatch at the one end. Just take that off and fit your DCC decoder. Also, if you want to fit a driver, you can actually remove the body, obviously by the 4 clips, and the seats actually come out, so you can actually fit a driver. I think that's a fantastic idea. Lighting for analog operation, lighting for DCC, and it shows you all the different variations for lighting. Function list for DCC, and then there's a driver experience and more information about Cavalex. So that's what you get in the booklet. Okay, the final part of the video is what's new on Harold Road in January 2024. So these are some of the new stuff that's come through to me in January. So we're starting with the brand new 47790. That's a Bachmann. That's Galway Princess. That is actually superb. That's the new tooling 47. Along, as you have seen in the last video I did, we've got 47812 in the new tooling. So I decided to get the next one as well that was available. So that's now going to be detailed and weathered. Behind that is our new Cavalex 56, which is now being run in. But Johnson's baby cotton buds, there's nothing suspect about that. I don't do anything rude with them. They're used for weathering purposes. It just looks a little bit suspect, doesn't it? I'm going to show you it isn't. I have a Hatton's 66743. That was a non-runner, but unfortunately someone had fitted a wrong DCC blanking plate to it, so it didn't run properly. So I managed to get another one of those, and it runs perfectly. Got that cheap for 80 quid. Can't complain at that. Behind that is a Hornby, and that's 60087 Click Sergeant. Again, stunning model. That's got to be done up. So this is the working bench, basically. This is the working bench, and if I spin around really quickly, there's the weathering bench. You can tell that's the weathering bench, can't you? Oh my god, look at the state of it. Oh, well, anyway, let's just go over to the layout and show you some other new stuff.
Okay, here we are for the last part of the video. We're going to take a look at some of the new arrivals or locomotives that I've weathered over the last month in January 2023. Now I know you all know this one. This is the famous 47812, which came from Rails of Sheffield, missing its body side decal. Rails of Sheffield sorted that out for me, literally just said, you know, mate, got another body shell for you, saw it on the Harold Road that it's missing, so that's all been sorted out. New arrivals and locos that have been weathered in January. Let's start with 59206. That's a Dapol model. I've had that about a year or so, but put that through the weathering along with 67018 Keith Heller. I thought I'd do them both at the same time. The 67 was a non-runner, got it cheap as chips. Literally there was an issue with the pickups hitting the wheels. They weren't hitting the wheels properly. Soon sorted that out. Got it cheap as chip. Nice little loco, super detailed as well. The Dapol model, again, come out quite well. I was quite impressed with that. Next to that is 66731 into Hub GB. That's come courtesy of Belstead Lane and Jack Hart. That came yesterday. Thanks, Jack, for that. I've just added the proper air pipes to it and just done some tweaking on the weathering just to get it up to my standard for Harold Road. Lovely model. I've always wanted a plain GBRF locomotive, and that just fits the bill lovely. Moving on down into Junction Bridge stabling sidings, we've got a new set of nameplates fitted to 66623, lest we forget. That's lovely. Not many people like the livery, but I kind of think it suits the 66. Next to that is another new weathering job on 68, I can't read it, 008 Avenger. So that was weathered 2 weeks ago. That's sorted. In the background there's something super shiny. Look at this, that's super shiny indeed. Far too shiny. It's an RHTT train, John. It should be really dirty by now. This is a test mock-up for the new Harold Road RHTT train. The wagons have come again, courtesy of Jack Hart of Belstead Lane. Again, thanks, Jack, mate. Superb. You said you had a set for me, and we did some trades yesterday. We done a few loco swaps, and you've made my day, mate, because literally now I've got my RHTT train, which I've been after for so long. So head in the RHTT train will be 2309, and then on the other end is a renumber that I've done, 2312. Sorry about that, the light's in the way. These wagons are superb. Look at the detailing on these. It's going to be a bit of a project to get this done, to be honest with you, because I'm going to have to weather the 220s, which are a bit of a job anyway because of the sole bar and just how they are. And then I've got to get this correct. Otherwise I'm going to have all the river counters saying, it's not dirty enough, John, it's not dirty enough. Well, it's going to be intermediate, okay? I'm not going to do it too filthy because that just spoils it. The two locals will be intermediately weathered as well, but it will look like an RHTT train. But if I literally just coated it in brown paint, it just wouldn't come out right. So it will be intermediately weathered. All right, it'll still look like an RHTT train, but they will be weathered. So you got them coming. That's going to be a bit of a job, I think, to get all that done. But I really want to get on with the layout. I really want. There's so much I need to do on this layout. I've got to do all the point work detailing all around here. I've got more paint work detailing to go in there. So I really want to do a little bit of work on my layout very shortly. I want to get on with that. So I'm going to wrap up now, really. We've done the reviews for the Cavalex 56s. Thanks to Cavalex for such a superb new model. It's brilliant. And if you are thinking of buying one of these Cavalex 56s, just go for it. I mean, you saw how they ran in my review. Superb. Right, I'm going to say a few thanks. First of all to Rails of Sheffield. Thank you guys for your service. Everything I've always ordered from you has always been brilliant. Thanks to Great Eastern Models for your constant support. Thanks to Cavalex Models for the 56s. And also thanks to Birch Michael, Rusty Rails. He's always there for me when I need something. Birch is always great because he comes along. If I say, can you make me some of these like point heaters, can you make me some of these clamp stock motors, he will make them for me on his 3D printer. Always get in contact with Birch if you want something made up. You can always do things for you. And also finally say thank you to Jack Hart from Belstead Lane for the wagons and the 66. But most importantly, thank you lot out there, all of you, the 8,000 of you who follow Facebook page. Yeah, couldn't do it without you. You're a good bunch. Thank you so much. So that's your January into February update for Harold Road. I'm going to put all this together now, make a video. The next video I'm going to do, it's not going to be about looking at updates. I'm going to do so lots of you have asked for a running video, so I've got to do a running video in different angles. So that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks when I get the chance to do it. So thank you all again. Love you all. We'll see you again on Harold Road. Until the next time, you take care now. Bye bye.